All right, so today we're gonna be watching Duet Night Abyss. It's no longer a gacha game, which, to be honest, I'm hearing. I feel like I watched 2 seconds of this video and it said something about no more pity system, or I'll be like, what, huh?
No 50/50s in Duet Night Abyss. But that's just the beginning, because now there's no gacha system at all.
No way. There's no way. Like I knew the game was generous, right? But there's no way they are that generous.
The changes revealed in DNA's global launch announcement livestream transform it from merely a generous game to the most expectation-shattering experience on the market. How is
By the way, I did play the beta for this game and I like it a lot. Okay, like I'll be honest, this is one of the games that I'm hyped for to come out. It's released already.
it possible for a gacha game to evolve beyond being a gacha game? This is one of the riskiest gambles I've ever seen a video game make, and I'm not just saying that because Duet Night
Like if this game doesn't pop off and it has free to play stuff, we're doomed. We're screwed. We're always get taken advantage of in Gacha after that. Like I'm gonna be real.
Abyss is sponsoring this video. A move like this is genuinely unprecedented. And speaking of being sponsored, pre-register with my link below if you're interested in playing
Already pre-registered. They know who I am. I'm good.
DNA when it launches on October 28th. It
Perhaps
really
they know who
helps
I am.
support the channel. Before the live stream, DNA's Twitter cheekily asked players what
I read this. I did see that. I was like, what the hell is these youngest talking about?
would be a
Okay.
better upgrade to their gacha system out of these three options. What no one expected was for them to throw out the gacha altogether and obliterate DNA's core monetization strategy. While in previous closed beta
Yeah, like okay. We
tests,
she
the
said it
game
anyway.
used to aim simply to be generous relative to other gacha games by foregoing the 50/50
And now a lot of gacha games are foregoing the 50-50 system, so maybe there's like we gotta be a little bit more generous, guys.
system and making
Like
weapons
NCE has the same system now. Let's go.
grindable. It has now entirely dropped that monetization model. I don't think I've ever seen a gacha game do this before.
I
And
haven't.
if you have, let me know in the comments. Let me reiterate, there is no gacha system for characters, weapons, or equipment in Duet Night Abyss. Truthfully, I love gacha games, but I love them in spite of their FOMO tactics and banners. Gacha is one of the only genres that provides high quality
And I'm gonna be honest. If this is true, I may spend in the game. Like even I may spend in the game, cause like, bro, that's groundbreaking, bro. Like every gacha is like, oh, we're generous, but we're still gonna force you to try to pay. But like, if they like you good, it depends. I wonder, cause you already could have crafted weapons in game. So what they gonna make their money on? Skins, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, they could pull the skins. You know, like we see that skins still work in games. Like Azure Lane still make the bag.
anime graphics, new content monthly, is freely accessible to anyone, that sort of thing. The predatory monetization
It's still that they graphics still remind me of Covain, by the way.
is a side effect that I endure. In fact, I've become so accustomed to it that the thought of playing a mobile anime game without it seems nearly unthinkable. Which begs the question, without the shadow of gacha, how will you be able to obtain characters and weapons in DNA now? Duet Night Abyss features a cast of demonic characters brandishing horns and other strange appendages. Even villains are playable right away, like Sybil. She's my favorite. I say that every video, but it keeps being true. Since gacha
Also hope that a lot of gachas do that as well. Like some of the villain like character designs look peak, but they don't do it. But they don't do it though. Did I miss Arknight reactions? Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I just got off Arknight video. I'll be honest. 'Cause, you know,
is
after
out the
third
window,
closed beta,
characters
usually
can be
they come out.
obtained in two ways: by grinding their shards through in-game modes to unlock and upgrade them, or by purchasing their shards from the cash shop outright. If you've already earned some shards
Wait, what? Wait,
Ours from
hold on.
or in two ways: by grinding their shards through in-game modes to unlock and upgrade them, or by purchasing their shards from the cash shop outright. If you've
I kind of wonder if they did that because of like the thing that went on with Genshin where they got hit by the FCC and like some people like which I think like Genshin should do too, but a lot of people was like being like, why don't they just make it so that you could just buy the character instead of like spending like, you know, putting money in the gacha, which obviously is like gambling. Just have you outright buy the character. I wonder if they took that and it was like, yeah, why don't we do that, guys? That way we'd be like ultimately future proof just in case like something does happen. Because like that'd be insane. Like imagine, let's say the character ain't gonna cost like $300, obviously, right? That'd be insane. Probably 20, maybe 30. Yo, that's
You've
crazy.
already earned some shards from grinding, but decide you want to purchase the character, or maybe you just
Or you just grind the hell out of it, right? But like the grind gotta be insane though. There's no way. They gotta have a way to force you into buying, spending money for a gacha game to be a gacha game, which means unless they banking on we're so generous, you should spend the money.
want to buy the last few shards you need, you'll be able to purchase the
It works,
exact
so,
amount
I mean, it worked for Wuwa.
you need rather than overspending on a big bundle. Meanwhile, when it comes to weapons, you can earn those through grinding parts and then craft them in-game. In other words,
So they kept
every
it.
single
Okay.
character, as well as all their best equipment and weapons, can be earned solely from your effort without spending a dime. Here's to hoping the grinds are reasonable. But if gacha banners are gone, what's the point in having the distinction between 4-star and 5-star characters? The devs clearly asked themselves this exact same question because they've
Are they getting rid of it?
elected to completely remove star ratings from characters. This is massive. 4-star characters in gacha games are usually just as cool as their 5-star counterparts, but their stats and multipliers tend to be bludgeoned for no
This may be the most free-to-play game I've ever played in my life. Cause like, to be honest, like, cause I played the beta just feels like a freaking gacha game. But I like the aspect. The story was actually pretty like nice, cool, funny, a little bit of funny stuff, like a little bit of action, a little bit like what the hell's going on. By the way, you know, I think I character have amnesia, like always, if I can remember. It's always a staple in every game. But it's like now they're removing a star system. You can craft, grind, and or buy the characters and also their weapons. Like, well, the weapons is just straight craft, right? That's crazy, bro.
reason other
That
than
means they
their
would have
4
to
stars and
redo the game from ground. I wonder when did they think about this? Because the beta had the gacha stuff in it. Like during that time, was they already thinking about and working on? Hey, let's switch our like stuff up to this, or like because the game would have had to be evolve around the gacha system in general, unless the game didn't revolve around it in the first place and it revolved around the story itself, and the gacha was just like an extra aspect. But they banking on something here.
therefore don't
And
make as
it gotta be something that's going to make them make more money, right? It's no way.
much money. I usually avoid using them in gacha games, even if I utterly adore the look and feel of a particular 4-star character. But thanks
I
to
know,
this
right?
change, all characters are created equal,
Sadly, already know what 4 stars are 4 stars and what 5 stars are 5 stars.
including former 4-stars like Hellfire, Rhythm, and Outsider. They are now completely free from the 4-star curse, able to be complete characters
I use her regardless anyway, bro. Her skill is fire.
in their own right. Hellfire was one of my favorite characters to play in the previous closed beta tests, and I am so
W beta, by
glad
the
that
way.
I can now use her without that voice nagging me in the back of my mind that she's suboptimal. Okay, so DNA killed their gacha and removed their arbitrary 4- and 5-star ranking system. But that's not all. That brings us to the second most annoying mechanic that has plagued gacha.
I swear, if they somehow made this better, because oh my gosh, but if they somehow made this better,
Gacha games, the stamina system.
What
Since
does
there's no
Nogi
gacha
mean,
to
though, by
time
the
gate
way?
currency behind, there's no need for a stamina system either. So that's out the window too. That's right, daily stamina caps, gone. Now you can grind at your own pace without the stress of running out of, or capping, your daily stamina. In previous
yeah, I'll be honest, we need all gachas to become like this. Bro, we gotta make this bigger than Genshin. We gotta make this the best gacha that was ever made. So that way all other gachas be like, we should do that, guys. We can make billions too. And then no more need for a pity system, bro. No more need for stamina. Like you could just do what you want to do in a game, like a regular game, and they can also make their money that they want to make. Oh, it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. Now, will it happen? Probably not. I ain't gonna lie. Like maybe like I mean, because a lot of people that play gachas also are collectors. That's the reason why most whales spend on every character. They also want to collect. So that means if they can spend on a character that has like money, which means they can spend more in the game and collect more. Maybe it may work. It may work. It's hard.
previous betas, the best use of this stamina was to survive 3-minute-long enemy battles. I cannot emphasize enough how much this sucked.
I go on the beta. I used her, And the other girl with the other 4-star with the suit, and there was one more character I was using. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the jellyfish girl. And I would just like spam the jellyfish girl or her attacks, and I would just sit there. If I had the jellyfish out, I just sit there and then just die to jellyfish. That's how OP that girl was, bro.
3 minutes for a single daily felt like an eternity in a gacha game, and it got old fast. However, with the stamina system now gone, I will no longer feel the need to spend stamina on the
Gacha stamina system, like, no, please, PR team, like, what are you doing?
these repetitive stages. I can simply do them whenever I need the materials they drop. But that's not all. These 3-minute stages have been completely overhauled and are no longer on a fixed timer. Instead, the fight ends when you clear
There was a timer? I didn't remember that.
out all the enemies or complete the objective. So, as my power and skill increases, these grindy battles will get shorter and shorter. With the stamina system gone, there's no great pressure to do boring chores every single day. And when I want to do chores, that grind has been
Sheesh, bro. Like, what is this? What is it? I like how her. I like how her horn like does that. by the way, though.
reworked to feel rewarding instead of a 3-minute punishment and
off.
timeout. So with the gacha gone, stamina gone, and everything free to earn at your
It gotta be outfits then, right? Like they plan on making their money from outfits and you buying the characters. It's no way.
own leisure, that brings us to the elephant in the room. How is a free-to-play game like Duet Night Abyss supposed to make any money? After all, something has got to pay for those servers and regularly scheduled content updates, right?
Okay, let's be real. Let's be real. I think I'm in belief that a gacha game does not need that much money to like sustain itself for over the years, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest, because like I seen some gacha games that like barely make any money and they're doing just fine, versus like Genshin makes like millions or something like that. I can't remember, but like obviously they're doing just fine. I think like I don't know. I give it like 100K a month, maybe 100 to 300K a month. I don't think it ever hits a million. Maybe it probably doesn't even hit 100K 9 times out of 10 though, right? The main thing that they would be paying for is the server cost. Like I think the rest of the other stuff like content and all that, like that's probably a little bit of money out of their pockets because like they got people like they just paying people at a regular salary for that, right? But these youngers right here cost a lot of money. Them things is expensive. Like don't know how people do it.
Right? Well, as I mentioned earlier, you
Well, I know how they got the money to.
can outright buy characters if you don't want to spend time grinding to unlock them for free. But that's not the
It gotta be
only
the
way
grind way,
DNA
bro.
plans to
Outfits.
monetize
Come on,
this game.
outfits.
Instead, DNA is going down one of my favorite routes, focusing on cosmetics.
I knew it. They're doing the Azure Lane approach. You know how much money Azure Lane makes off of costumes, bro? It's insane. Never played the game actually, but I know all about they. Oh my gosh, people will spend money. They will spend and spend for costumes. Like if they could get a good looking costume for like $30, they'll buy it. They do it in Wuwa, they do it in Genshin, they definitely do it in Nikkei. $60 for a gacha costume. You have a chance of winning. Was like most of the time you're going all the way to straight pity, which is like $60 by the way. Then like what else? Basically every game. I mean, if like when Genshin does their costume stuff, people buy the hell out of those too. Honkai Star, I don't think Honkai Star have costumes yet. Actually, they don't. I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm not sure. I can't wait for well ZZ has has outfits though, and people buy those too. Like they only got what like three outfits I think so far.
In previous tests, Duet Night Abyss boasted an incredible cosmetic system with
Which is
capes
actually
and
fire.
other accessories equipable by any character.
This reminds me of like Attack on Titan.
It had this comprehensive dye system that allowed you to dye different parts of weapons and character skins.
Not dye at all?
Outfit skins in particular had around 8 separate dye channels, meaning your version of an outfit could look quite a bit different from your friends. Dyes were difficult to obtain in previous tests, however, and I'm hoping
really
they're a lot more
was.
accessible now. You'll be able to show off your great or intentionally terrible looking outfits in a social hub
It looks like a fire outfit. What is she talking about? Excuse me, who is she lying to right here? What?
called the Multiplayer Plaza. Even better,
What, they
if
have
you've
a
got
multiplayer
no
pla-
interest in seeing other players, you can just disable Multiplayer Plaza with an on-off option. The devs have promised to roll out more outfits and accessories in future updates, and I cannot wait. Look at this gorgeous swimsuit they showed off for Fushu, and this
Ooh.
simple but cute Christmas-themed
Christmas one.
outfit for Psyche. There's something
Wait.
nostalgic.
They have a Christmas themed outfit for Psyche. The game ain't out yet. maybe they release before Christmas this year, so that way they can get the Christmas outfit out. Oh my gosh, which means we got till December. Who knows? Who knows?
Nostalgic to me about showing off a character that I've crafted the perfect look for, whether it's through rare accessories, cash shop items, or clever uses of dyes. Really takes me back to my DFO days. Wait, did anyone else here play DFO?
Nope.
Maybe more people can relate to showing off their cat girl in Limsa Lominsa. To support this focus on aesthetics, the graphics of the game as well as the character models have been further improved since previous tests. And
really?
we got a taste of this during the live stream as well. Check out these comparisons between
Okay.
old and new character models. They look amazing.
Way
What's
better.
more, even the skins that were in the last beta got upgraded, complete with improved special effects. This
Ooh,
new
oh, snap,
focus
that
means
looks
that
way more
DNA
better.
will have a greater emphasis on story, characters, and social activities than ever before, which sounds right up my alley. Many of the changes I've covered so far have been made in large part due to player feedback. Here's a quick-fire list of some more quality-of-life features coming to the launch version of the game.
You gotta order
In
them.
DNA, you control one character while fighting alongside two AI characters you also own. Now, you can automatically summon these AI companions at the beginning of a commission instead of having to manually summon them every time. The Helix Leap is a
Oh,
traversal ability
finally.
that used to require 2 buttons to execute.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much that they changed the one, bro. And I tell you, I hated. I hate is a strong word, but I hated this mechanic where you gotta click 2 buttons so you can do a little dash. Because sometimes you wouldn't even, when you click the 2 buttons, it wouldn't even activate that you click the 2 buttons, so you're not even doing your dash. But then you gotta spam it, and then it's like, oh yeah, there it goes. Whoa, what's up? Like, bro, oh my, thank you was 1 button. I was hoping. I said it. I was like, please make it 1 button, guys. Maybe
Now
they
it can be
listen.
done with only 1 button, making
thank
the
you.
experience much
Way
smoother for
easier.
mobile players. And all
mobile.
players, for that
Yeah.
matter. Sprinting and grappling have been added to make traversal feel even better.
Oh,
In
really?
addition to the
What's that?
multiplayer plaza, you'll still be able to do co-op commissions with up to
I'm a style on these hoes. You heard?
2 other players. Mobile performance will be vastly improved since the last beta. That's
Yeah, I
to
ain't
say
playing on
nothing
mobile.
of the many other adjustments coming, such as the increased amounts of
Did they give the date? Did they give the date, girl?
shops in
That's the real
town,
question.
being able to use the forge from any location, and more. Before Gacha, there was my one true love, MMOs. DNA's move from Gacha monetization into something more reminiscent of MMOs is absolutely mind-blowing to me. I've never seen a game willingly step away from Gacha before. Usually it
Same.
goes the other way around.
Yeah, they go more into
However, there is still one big gamble
Or they
here,
barely step
and
away.
that's a
I'm looking at you, Woo Wah.
massive gamble on the devs' part. Frankly, I hope it pays off. Whether this game
is a huge
succeeds
gamble,
or
though.
fails, it's
It
going
better
to have
succeed.
huge ramifications for the future of gacha games, and I hope all games improve because of it. If you want to experience this grand gamble with me, pre-register with my link below so you can be ready for the global launch on October 28th.
We're 2 months away.
But to see more of what DNA has to offer, you'll definitely want to check out this video. Just ignore
All right. Hold on, we gotta talk about this. Hold on. It comes out in October. Oh, that's a bet. It's the bet. That's about 2 months away. That's literally 2 months away from this date. It's September, October. Yeah, 2 months. Bro, Duet Night Abyss gonna be best game. We gotta get that game up there. 'Cause like, bro, I swear, bro. If this game somehow does that, I'm not even gonna say the word. I don't want to jinx it. But if this game somehow, like, I'm knocking on wood, and if this game somehow does that, bro, like the Gacha universe is just screwed to begin with. Like at that point, they just want to get just eliminated. Like, bro, because like if you got a free to play game like this and you don't let it succeed, the hell is wrong with you? Anyway, if you guys like, comment, subscribe, you don't forget to share the video, guys. Everything at GPS_Playz at Twitch.tv.